Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is Body Illusion. Hi. Hi, DeAndre Gorg. Welcome. The seventh. Good morning to you. Uh, can you hear me? Please don't give me a 5 by 5. Just say hi. Oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn. My goodness. Good morning and welcome. Welcome. You get to see Plan B. This is Plan B. Thank you. Thank you. I hope it's okay. Like I said, uh, I miss my co-host, Bridge. I miss him a lot. But I did give my word that I was going to be here. So here I am. And you get to see my room. This is like the sacred room. Hardly everybody even goes into it. It's one of those rooms. It keeps all my antiques and my memories. Oh, Brazy, good morning, honey. Good morning. Yeah, it keeps all my memorabilia, if you want to call it that, my junk room. so, um, so I do have another room besides my kitchen and my refrigerator. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Um, and as you notice over here, I have the clock. Yeah, and it did work. I had a friend that was supposed to be very good at working on timepieces and was going to work on it, but that kind of fell through. So I'm working on somebody else that can make it work. It just one of the kids just got a hold of the key and just wound it too tight. Anyway, yeah, I bet you it does. I bet you it does. I don't know how to do this, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. There we go. Okay. See, because before I had a touch screen. Now I don't have a touch screen. So, and I don't have a mouse. This was lent to me. So, so we'll see how long this lasts. But Miss Sunrise Dawn, I'm glad you made it. Uh, but I'm glad you came. I'm glad you did come. Yes, you're going to miss all the excitement because we talk about so much interesting things. Very deep thoughts on this channel. So anyway, Mac, excuse me, it's Mac. Welcome. Hi, honey. How are you? How are you? It was a very challenging interview you did yesterday. You did a very, very commendable job at a very touchy subject. So for that, uh, congratulations. You did wonderful. You did wonderful. um, as you see, yeah, yeah, I, that I believe. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is Plan B, so I'm still learning. I barely knew how to drive the bridge. So now they got me in the galley. No, I'm just teasing. Um, so I've, like I said, this is like my room. My. I don't know if you can hear Bean squeaking in the background. He's chewing on a ball because yeah, I found a place. I hunted before we came on, and there's a place that has his special toy that he likes the most and lasts the longest. And so they finally, it's at a 5 and dime, and that's the only ones that sell them. But I've cleaned all the ones around here out, so I have to go down a ways. And for here, a ways is 4 miles. They don't understand. I'm being from the Bay Area. If you don't drive 80 miles, it's nothing. 80 miles is nothing. So for here, it's quite a ways. But anyway, so this is my room. I thought I would kind of give you a little glimpse. I do have everything's backwards to me, so excuse me. Oh, here. So I have the water pitcher and the wash basin. I have two sets of those. So that one happens to be the pink one. I also have a blue one. I have the clock. I have sitting next to me in this little spot is my great grandmother's rocking chair. You know, um, what I'm doing. You know me, and I can put things together to make things work. What I'm sitting at, where this laptop is sitting, is the very, very, very first piece of furniture I bought myself with my own money. It's a treadle sewing machine. I fell in love with it. I always wanted one. I bought it when I was 17 because, as we all knew, I started working at 14. So at 17, I went, okay, I'm going to buy me something, that's real. So I bought it at 17. It needed a new, because the treadle sewing machines have a special, and it's made out of leather. The wheel is hooked to this special thing and it's leather, and it's quite difficult to find. You can't just go to Walmart and buy one. So this is during the time they had malls. They had a singer store in the mall. So I pulled it out of its case because it's in a sewing machine case. It's the whole 9 yards. Pulled it out, and I took it to them to tell them, okay, I don't know how long it's been since it's been used because it was an estate sale. So I don't know how long it's been used. Can you grease it up? Can you, make and get me a belt and all that good stuff? Well, when I went to pick it up, and it was a couple of days, so I went to pick it up, and he goes, "Did you know?" And I thought this was kind of cute. Did you know that this sewing machine was made in 1908? And I went, no. And he says, and they only made two models. They made tobacco and they made the redhead. And you happen to buy the redhead. So I have a redhead treadle sewing machine. But that's the story of that. You can't see it from here. Maybe if plan B keeps going this way, I may be shuffling furniture around. And, like I said, this was just, yesterday was getting quite frustrating with my Chrome keep going down. So, yes, me too. See, I will always go to click you. Yeah. So I have this treadle sewing machine sitting right next to my great grandmother's rocking chair. I acquired the rocking chair because my grandmother had it. I acquired the rocking chair when Other was born. So she says, you need a rocking chair. You have a baby now. You need a rocking chair. You know how grandmas think. So it stayed in Other's bedroom. So now it's in here with these things. On this side, you'll see a sewing machine, right? If I can get my finger over there, right there. You see a sewing machine. I can't get rid of it. It was the one my grandmother used. It's electric. It has been converted into electric. She converted it into when she bought it. It's a knee one. It's not a foot one. It's, you use your knee. The pad, the pressure is on the knee. So that's another reason why I can't get rid of it. Before I moved here, don't say anything about hoarding. Before I moved here, uh, when my grandmother passed, my mother she couldn't face it. She couldn't face it. So she took all my grandmother's things and she put them into storage. Okay. She had a big red barn. And so she put it all in there. That was a 2-bedroom house that she put into this big red barn. Then my mother passed. She had a 3-bedroom, right? And I didn't know what to do. You know, you're still kind of in limbo. Your brain is still covered. I lived in a 1-bedroom. 1-bedroom. And it was one of those, I think they call them shotgun houses, where it doesn't have a hall. It's just like the living room to the kitchen to the dining room to the, shotgun houses. And I took all of that stuff. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I took all of that stuff, the 3-bedroom, the 2-bedroom, and then I moved from a 2-bedroom to this 1-bedroom. And I shoved it all in this house. Thinking, okay, get it there, and then I'll go through it. Only to say I lived there for 10, 11 years. Yeah. And for most of that time, I walked through it sideways. I couldn't get rid of it. It was still pieces of them. So it took me time. Just like anything else, it takes time to release that. And a lot of it was memories and how I used to, like the sewing machine over here, how my grandmother, I called her Nana, how she taught me how to do this certain kind of stitch, do this kind of certain thing, when you remember things like that. So it's nice memories. Anyway, be that as it may. So what I did was, favor? I would love to. I don't know what algo is. Algo? The algo? Uh, I would, if you, I would love to put it up. Give me more info, please. You're talking to, DITZ. I would also know next time you put some info up. So, on the video? Okay. About yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was, if I think that's what she's talking about. Okay, here we go. Right there. Here's the link. YouTube algorithm. I don't know anything about it. I'm just, I will look into it. If the algorithm wants to be silly, then it wants to be silly. I think it's, me personally, I think it's, increase in, okay. So talk more, folks. Stop making me talk. You talk. I think that's what she's trying to say. But Yeah, yeah. So the algorithm is, I think it's like AI, and I think it's YouTube AI. I don't understand it. It's if you do this and you do that and you do this and you do that and you do this and you do that, you get wonderful in it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now Wednesday I will be on Echo. Um, can we put up some channels? That would be wonderful. Um, it is in the back. Okay, I'm staying lost. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I was there with you, Mac. I wish I could hear you. If you want to come on and talk about it, I could try to send you a link and we could talk about it. Yeah. So, I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. That's not what I'm here for. You know, if you come and you're here, you're here. If you're not, your life is busy, and so maybe we can talk after, and you can explain to me, and then tomorrow maybe I'll have more idea. But today is just a day. It's Monday. It's a day of giggles. Um, I would probably get more of what you're saying, but right now you have to excuse me. You have to. I will apologize to you. And Seventh says I apologize too much, but that's part of my training. I'm very nervous. I'm very, very, very nervous being in this room and being uh, out of my element. I don't know how people do it, but I'll learn. I'll learn. I don't know what I'm hearing. I hope you're not hearing it because it's quite irritating. It's like mechanics next door working on a car is what it sounds like to me. So today is a day of giggles. So I wish I had a giggle. Oh, word has it, if you were here yesterday, Mother's Keeper, good morning. Welcome, honey. Can we put up some channels? Or do I need to real quick try to drive in and chew gum? I can do that. I can do that. I'm going to tell you a secret that is probably probably not one that needs to be told, but you tell me, I'm going to tell the world. You know, that's who I am. Excuse me. Let's see. See if I have her on my list. There she is. I try to keep a lot of, but that doesn't mean everything. That doesn't mean everything. I try to do a lot of things. um, yesterday we were talking about no pants on the subway. Whoever missed it, it was fun. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself. Oh, anytime, honey, anytime. I enjoyed myself. It was it was talking about people, you know, going on the subway without their britches on. Then I'm hearing from people, after the show, I'm hearing from people that some people don't do underwear. They do commando. Now I'm really, I'm laughing to myself. I'm thinking now the visual really gets going. The visual, but it was fun. It was a fun show. It was a fun show. Um, so today, usually I have some things, you know, kind of to give us an idea of what's going on. And I tried to download it. It won't let me download. It won't let me clip. It won't let me do anything. So I don't know if that's the way they have it set up. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm barely driving. One day, hopefully Mac will teach me, or Mary or somebody will teach me how to drive this thing. We'll see how long I keep this thing. We'll see how long they let me keep it. But today is make your dreams come true. And I think that's a wonderful, wonderful way to start a week. Okay? With trying to make your dreams come true. With that step that I talk about a lot, you know. And it takes steps, and it's yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's another one on my list. And I don't know about you, but Other and I would drive down the road, and like I said, we would sing songs and blah 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 and things like that. And he would take stickers, and by the time we were done, we got where we were. There were stickers all over the place. He had more fun with stickers, and they don't. Some of them don't come off very easily, but stickers was a big thing. Stickers was a big thing. Um, I enjoyed it. It was fun. He had fun with it, you know, whatever the sticker was, whatever the theme of the stickers were, he had a good time with it. So that was the main thing. And it also made him uh, relax and, you know, calm. And the conversations got even better because he was busy, and he would just blah, 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 blah. So we got to know, even though he was young, still, in my opinion, the conversation needs to start. You need to keep that open no matter what. No matter what. I mean, you've seen him on the chat. He just, he just says it. And that's my boy. That's my boy. I cherish him. I cherish him. He's my one and only, and he doesn't hold back. He says what. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I was excuse me. First, I was kind of impressed that he had made such a wonderful impression. You know, um, I to be honest with you, I walked around with a puffed out chest for quite a while. My boy, yes. And then you followed up with asking me, and that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting because I don't know what I can contribute, except how I react to his who he is, because he has always been that way. Well, he hasn't always been that way, but he is that way. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he says, what kind of questions you have for him. And I know that you can do it the right way. So I'm really excited. I'm excited. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. That's what you're gonna get. Because he doesn't hold back. I mean, he's his mother's son. He speaks whatever. I mean, if you ask him a question, and I've always told him this, even when we were, like I said, with the stickers and stuff, he would ask me a question. I said, "Now, do you really want to know the answer?" And he would pause, and I said, "Now, if you really want to know the answer, I'll tell you the answer. But do you really want to know the answer? Because I won't lie to you. I'll tell you the truth." So that's the way he was raised. He'll tell you, if you really want to know the answer, he will tell you. Um, One thing, he does have a clean mouth, so he does know how to speak properly in public. so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. My grandmother was very against language that didn't truly express what was really going on. Just throwing an F bomb every other third word. She says that doesn't express anything. That's just filler. it's She always thought it was, and don't be insulted, because I know there's people out there that do it, and don't be insulted by this. This is just my grandmother's thinking, and you have to realize my grandmother was born in 1916. She always thought it was shows a lack of intelligence. You can't think of the correct word to fit in that spot. You use the F bomb. That's the way she looked at it. That's the way she looked at it. So we just never talked that way. We never spoke that way. That was just not what we did. So since you brought up, Mac, since you brought up Sticker Day, National Sticker Day, did you know? Did you know? I haven't figured out where the camera is. Is it right here? Oh, okay, there it is. Like I said, this is all new. And by the time I get used to it, it's going to be like bridge. I'm going to, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. But that's okay. It's okay. That's what life is changes and learning new things and evolving. Okay. Right now, you can tell it's morning time. Look at it. So I'm going to have to do something about that. It's competition. It's competition. It's brighter than me, which isn't saying much. So, since you brought up the sticker thing, it is National Rubber Ducky Day. That was what I was trying to download. So, let me see if I can. Excuse me again. Let me see if I can find it. It probably won't let me play much of it, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get out. We'll see what we can get out. First of all, we gotta have to hear 18 million commercials. So here we go. So at least I know where the camera is, so we can. And this, as soon as I hear it, I love it. I love that.
But there's one other thing that makes tummy time the very best time of the whole day. And do you know what that is? It's a very special friend of mine, my very favorite little pal.
I don't know if you can see it because it's glary, but you can at least hear the song.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make that time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Ho, ho, ho to you.
See?
Rubber ducky, joy.
And I wanted to play a little clip of that, but they're not gonna let me. They're not gonna let me. Yeah, there was a. Yeah, that was during the sticker time. That was during the sticker time, temporary tattoos. And then they moved to the, if I can think of it right, um, and I loved it and I wanted to do it, but now it's, I have old lady hands and skin and all that stuff, like I told you, the rose stem on my chest is just, the stem is just getting longer. So, henna tattoos. And I always wanted to do, yeah, please, please, yeah, please. Yeah, if you can, please like this, share, subscribe, whatever it takes. The whole thing, because I get told this every morning in my ear. Somebody calls me and tells me this every morning. Don't forget to. Well, you're talking to me. Forgetful Frank here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mac. So, I have a dog staring at me, wanting to know why I'm in this room. I don't know if you hear him. Yes, me too. And they can be so creative. They can be so creative, and they're temporary. It's like dim eye hair color. It washes away after a while. So I just thought it was just so pretty and so creative, and it's amazing what they do with henna. It's amazing what they do with henna. I mean, they do hair colors, they do tattoos, but especially when it's a marriage ceremony, and they just do it all up and down their arms, and they do it around their fingers, and it's just, it just, my jaw drops to the floor. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. But that's just me. That's just me. Maybe it's us old hippies. You don't qualify, Mac. Your mom does. but as mom, I bet you she does too. Did you tell her thank you? Did you talk to her yesterday and tell her thank you for donating all that blood? I mean, how many lives? I mean, gosh, how many lives she has saved? How many lives she has saved with just half an hour out of your day? Really, that's all it takes to donate blood. People talk about, this and that and this and that, but my big thing was to donate blood, because my problem is my veins collapse, so they got to do that, but it's still worth it. It's still worth it. It's painful for 2-3 minutes, but yes, you did. I bet you. That's what I call them too. Yeah, they're used to being called that. But yeah, does she have like a little license plate frame too? Because sometimes they'll give you a little license plate frame after you get the cup and the whole 9 yards. They get you a little license plate that I gave so many gallons, blah 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 blah. I don't know if you have to buy those, but I've seen them, and that was one of my goals, to do that. But I never go to the same place twice. I never go to the same, since I've been here. I never go to the same place twice. I go to different places. I go to what happens to be like, sometimes they'll have it at Walmart, and I'll go to Walmart and I'll go get blood. And sometimes I'll go to, there's where I'm at. I'm in the Bible Belt. Shh, don't tell nobody. But there's churches everywhere. I have never seen, there is as many churches here as there is 7-Elevens in California. So anyway, be that as it may. So there's a church, and it does that. It does that. Oh, okay. 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 So all she has to do is just flash her card. They pull it up, click, 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 and then off she runs. So that makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier. Makes it simpler on everybody. Yeah. You can't. Oh, see? See, somebody else yesterday said, and I'm not going to throw their name out. Somebody else said yesterday that they couldn't. At one time, where I was working at a big warehouse home improvement place. So once a year, I do a blood drive. I'm sorry, and words come backwards. Blood drive, and so I would have the bloodmobile drive up. I schedule it and blah blah blah, and have everybody sign up to go like every 15 minutes. Blah 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 blah. And I thought a lot of people would sign up just because they got paid to sit around and give blood, but it took me a couple years. It took me some time to get to the point where it got easier, because of the red tape, because it is a corporation. You always have to. It's okay with me, but is it okay with him? But is it okay with him? But is it okay with him? And then we have to go through our lawyers and make sure we don't get sued if something happens. So it took me a couple years, and then by the time like year 3 came around, it became easier. But anyway, be that as it may. So that was my big thing, was doing that. And the store manager loved it because I made him look good, because I was a supervisor, but in the eyes of corporate, I was a nobody. So the store manager got all the praise, which I wasn't there for praise. I was there for, doing what I was doing. Anyway, so yeah, I see it. Do you want me to read it now? Be that as it may, I found a lot of people that couldn't, and even wanted to. They couldn't, behind all kinds of crazy reasons. Like you said, because of the meds they're on. Like, I had one beautiful, beautiful woman, just a soul of an angel, and she would come on. Yeah. Oh, right now? Is it coming on right now? Okay, let me look. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's say yes. Yes, say yes. It's on live. It's out there for the cosmos to see forever and ever. Yes. Yes. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a great time. But it was interesting to find reasons why people couldn't, like this woman, like I was saying, heart of gold. I mean, the sweetest person, an angel. I don't know how she ended up in this place we were working at, but they got really lucky when they found her. So she says, well, I'm not sure they're going to take my blood because, like, as you said, the meds. Because they said the meds. And she says, but I'll go try. And if you've ever done Yes, yes, it's official. Yay! So I have to remember and keep that up so I can put it on my phone because I won't remember. Matt, you'll be blowing me up on that day going, where are you? You said. But excuse me. I know that I know that it takes we're changing subject. Let's stick to the subject. Uh, so she went in there and they take you in this little room and they prick your finger and they test it and blah 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 blah. Yeah, you have witnessed now. Are you going to be there? DeAndre girl, are you going to be there? Huh? Could you imagine Mac and I together? And you don't know Mac. I have, because of Other and his costuming. Okay. And he's very into costuming. Very into costuming. I mean, he takes it very seriously. I mean, my mother was into it. I was into it, and he's taken it a step further. So anyway, be this it may, I have blue, green, purple, red, all kinds of hair color dye. We could really make it crazy. Yes. Yes, but it's a demi perm, just like the we were talking about the tattoos, the henna tattoos. You know, it eventually washes out. Eventually it washes out. Uh you can't see it, but I have a blue streak going down the back of my head. Because I wanted to test it out. I wanted to test it out where I didn't have to look at it if it went out wrong. Make somebody else look at it. But anyway, she went in and she got tested, and they sent her back. She says, no, because of the meds I'm on, they won't take me. You know, I found other people that were very willing to give blood. And I don't understand. This is just me. This is just me, my opinion. And I'm probably going to get, if you walk away, you walk away. This is just one person's opinion in the whole spectrum of this giant world. But I don't understand how after 40, 50 years, you still cannot give blood because you have the G cancer. Where wait a minute. I thought that was under control, partially, you know. And again, they prick your finger before they even let you in there. You'll have to look that up. You'll have to look that up because if I, yeah, it's and that's what they call it. They call it. It was named that in, let's see if I can give you a date, like in 1818. Good gracious, how old am I? 1980, 1981, 82, back then. It was where same sexes were together. And that virus came out. So they called it the G cancer. So I had a lot of friends, and I still do, They still keep in touch with me, which I think is lovely because I haven't been there in so many years, and I worked with them, and I'm a Mo lover from way back. Other is always making fun of me because he's like, I don't know how you're drawn to them, but anyway, so it's probably another term. It's half the back half of the word. um, you can call me. Here's a hint. Yeah, it's just it's a virus. It's a virus. It's a virus. But they named it that. It it got stamped with that name. And to this day, it is still stamped with that name after all of these years. All of these years. And then I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But me personally, uh me personally, you can put me in the category of, some of you may know this one. Hi, honey. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. Hi, honey. Oh, did you tell her? Did you tell her? Huh? Okay. Because yesterday was Kiss a Ginger Day. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what I got a kiss from? Beans, the dog. It was warm. It was cuddly. It was sweet. But that's who I got a kiss from. I don't even know where I was going, but that doesn't change anything. Yes, yes, yes. Are you a ginger? Are you a ginger? I thought you were blonde. I thought you were blonde. Am I wrong? I don't put it in quotes. I am 95% wrong and 5% right. if you can deal with that, you can deal with just about anything. But the thing was that I had friends that wanted to give blood. Very dear, dear, dear friends. And they couldn't give blood because they were married to same-sex partners. Let's put it that way. They said that there's no reason in me even going in there because that's the first question. That's the first question they ask you when you walk in there. You know, that. And then the next one is tattoos, which I can say, actually, I really don't have a tattoo. I really don't. I talk about my rose stem getting longer, but I really don't have a tattoo. I don't understand them. I'm part of that era. I don't understand them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you got me now? You got me now? Yeah. I go around. So, does the G cancer also make a little more sense too? So, yeah, I was told that they couldn't give blood because that's the very first question they ask. You know, and that's, to me, is a shame because, as I said, they prick your finger. They do a test on your blood before you go in. I don't care if you've given blood 18 million times. They test you before you go in. Okay? So they can test for that. They can test for that. If you test positive, then maybe not. If you test negative, save some lives. That's the way I look at it. Save some lives. But Other has always made fun of me because I am kind of um, drawn to certain, and everybody is, and I'm drawn to certain people. And uh, I am not that person, but the only person probably the the world, the scope would understand would be a Grace of Will and Grace. There's a term for that, but I can't use that on YouTube either. But yeah, I I I love them. You know, I flat out call them the B word. I call them, I call them anything I want to because they are. If they're gonna be there, they're gonna be that. Excuse me. Beans is having a fit. He doesn't understand why we're in this room. He's being very patient with me. He's being very patient with me. But so we got to hear the Rubber Ducky song. So if in doubt and the life gets rough on you, today being Monday, which everybody and their brother has been thinking all weekend long, and you know it's true. You know it's true. They think, okay, I have to call on Monday. I have to call them right away. I have to call them right away. I have to call them right away. I have to get a hold of them right away. I have to. So it's going to be at you. Okay. When somebody is irate on the phone or in your face, just think, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. And hopefully it'll let them because they have to get it out. They have to get it out, and then everything's fine. But you don't have to really hear it. Just acknowledge and sing Rubber Ducky into your own head. And hopefully that'll keep a smile on your face. And then the biggest thing, because it's getting about that time, my alarm just went off and said, it's time to shut up. I am getting more comfortable in this little spot. So hopefully we can figure something out. Like I said, this was plan B. This was planned after yesterday. This was thrown together. This was borrowed. This was, I made it work. I made it work. If I can tape a phone to a refrigerator with blue painter's tape to come and see you, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. But the biggest thing I want you to take away today, besides the Rubber Ducky song, is don't let yesterday take up too much time of today. Okay? You can't change yesterday. You can't change yesterday. You can learn. You can learn from yesterday. And please, I know you have. I know you have learned from yesterday. But don't let it interfere in your today and your tomorrow. Learn from it and grow from it. And be the beautiful people that you are. Every day I see, every day. Aria, we have to talk about your tattoos. I would ask where they were, but we might get to a place where we really shouldn't be. Tattoos is just not me. It's just not me. When I was 19, I wanted to get a tattoo. So, but I didn't get one. I didn't get one. Tattoos aren't the thing anymore. I'm sorry to tell you, Arya, tattoos are not the thing anymore. You know what the thing is? Is scarring. Scarring is the thing. I don't understand it, but I'm old, decrepit, out of touch. I know what it is. Somebody's walking by my window. I have youngsters next door, so they like to play up and down. But it's a long space, so they throw the ball back and forth and play. Anyway, so scarring is the thing. It's the latest and greatest. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But it's okay. It's there. It's your body. You can do whatever you want to with it. When others started fire breathing, when others started fire breathing, that was a little freaky. So I told him, I said, "Okay, I paid for your teeth once. Uh, I'm not paying for them again. You burn them off. You burn them out. You burn up your mouth. You're on your own, kid." I took care of them one time. The braces and the whole 9 yards. The rest is up to you. So uh, that's the way I look at it. It's your body. You can. Um, yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. That Okay. See, I'm trying to touch. Did it come with that there? Yeah. If they have meaning, and they make you just like the rocking chair sitting here. You know, if it makes you think of happier times, or makes you smile, makes you think of a certain person that was very special and is very special to you. You know, uh, I think they're beautiful. I think they're beautiful. Uh, Other has a tattoo. He also has a scarring. He's been scarred. Uh, but he was wise enough to tell me after the fact. It was one of those, by the way, bye. And excuse me again. His tattoo isn't very big. It's on the back of his neck. And it's his zodiac sign. So. Oh, do you? Wait. Come on now. Come on now. See, like I said, I'm still driving. That's what it is. That's what, in my opinion, if you're going to get one, get one. Don't go out and get loaded and say, honey, I'm going to get me one, you know, think about it and make it have some meaning. I mean, at one time, I was thinking about getting one. I don't know how we got on tattoos, but let's go. Let's go. Let's run with it. I thought about getting his birthday. on me because that was a special day, and that would be one of those things that, people say, well, I got my girlfriend's name on it. I got my, you know, I would do his birthday. I probably wouldn't put his name on it because, Barbie! Hi, honey! Welcome! Welcome! I'm glad you made it in. We're talking about tattoos. We went from rubber duckies to tattoos. So just hang on for the ride, honey. This is the way we roll here. um, the reason I probably wouldn't get his name on is because of he has different names. He has different names. He has depending on who he's talking to, uh like if he goes into a doctor's office, they call him blah blah blah. If I'm talking to him or a family member is talking to him, he goes by another name. If friends are talking to him, they call him by another name. So he has these aliases. We'll just call him Alias. Him and John. Bob Dylan. That was his name in a movie. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. His name was Alias. So he has these aliases. And I wouldn't really call it an alias. It's just and everybody's like that. I'm like that. I'm like that. I have different names, and 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 I'm sure you have all gone through that. Like in this piece of your life, and everybody has different pieces of their life. If you're at this piece of your life, all of a sudden they decided to call you whatever, and you answer to it. Now that piece of life, you move on and you go to another piece of life, and then all of a sudden they call you something else, and then and then I've had more nicknames. More nicknames. Most of them I can say on YouTube. Most of them. My very first nickname was Sam. My very first nickname was Sam. Has nothing to do with my name at all. At all. There's no Sam in my name at all. Not even those letters are in my name. But he decided to call me Sam. And I answered to it. That's okay. I'll be Sam. I liked it. Hey, AJ, good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What do you think of the new backdrop? It's Plan B. I had to get away from Bridge kept trying to break down on me the last couple of days. So we tried Plan B. What do you think of it? give me your honest opinion. except for the lighting. We got to do something about that. Maybe I'll do it in the evenings. I don't know. I like doing it in the mornings. Because I like starting the day with a smile. That's just me. I want to start the day happy and goofy and silly and I'm glad you're here, AJ. Thank you for coming. Oh, you like this? Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you. Um, like I said, this was Plan B. It was thrown together after yesterday's stream because, um, as you know, I'm a 3 person, and My Chrome went down 5 times. Okay. I told you after you get 3 tries and strike out. So I had to do something else. I had to do something else. So it's still in progress, but like I said before, if I can tape a phone with blue painter's tape to a refrigerator to come to see you and to visit with you and to have you part of my world, I'll do it. I'll do it. So hopefully we can get this. We'll work it out. This was not going to be what it is. This was not the plan. As you can tell, I don't plan. I don't plan. I don't plan. I I fly by the seat of my pants and let's go. And usually it's funny. It's fun. Izzy! God, AJ and Izzy. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Yes. I've been meaning to email you, Izzy, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I would like to email you. Um, if that's okay with you. Um, yeah, I know. AJ shows up every once in a while. Every once in a while. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that's really sweet. Yeah, it makes me smile. It makes me smile. Uh, I just want you to remember, don't let tomorrow writ time in your brain. Don't let it sit there fester. Please. I know it's hard to do. I know it's hard to do. And it's um if let's say if a loved one has left us, look at it as the times you enjoyed. The times you enjoyed together. Not the times that you're going to miss out on. No. No. The times you enjoyed. The times you had together. The times you went to, let's say, you went to Disneyland. You went to the park. First time they rode a bike. Stuff like that. Let's focus on the the happy times. Okay. Um, don't let the past of the ugly. Don't focus on that. If possible, it's hard. It's hard. But if you can, focus on the pretty. There is pretty in there. There is beautiful. That's what memories are for. They're for pretty. I mean, um, all of us have gone through our own little HE double hockey sticks, and we can't live in that. We can't live in that. We have to move on. Mac, are you leaving me? Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'll let you get back to work. I'll let you get back to work. I'm glad you came now, honey. I'm glad you came. And like I said, your email is still up, so I'll make sure put it in my phone so I don't forget. You may have to remind me again, but that's okay. That's all right. I was just afraid of going on other channels because I get anxious and triggering is very, very, very prevalent at sometimes. So, but I'm going to push outside my boundaries and I'm going to go on a few channels. And that's what I need to do. That's my steps forward. And I hope you can make some steps forward today. It's the beginning of the week. It's make your dreams come true day. Whatever it is, whatever it is, start working towards that. It only takes one little step at a time and get towards it. Make it come, make it a reality. It will become a reality. It may take a while, but uh, since when are you shy? Izzy says she's shy. Izzy says she's shy. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I've heard some of your conversations. They can get pretty deep. You're quite not afraid of voicing your opinion. And I like that. I like that. I like people who are just who they are and just who they don't play games. They don't pretend to be somebody they're not. They just and there it is. Accept me or not. And that's Izzy. She's beautiful. Let's put up her channel. Anybody put up her channel? I think even Barbie has a channel, doesn't she? Here we're in trouble. Okay, I'll try to leave it up. I promise. I promise. Let's see. Here it is. Let's see. That's Izzy's video that I just fell in love with. Oh, I just thought it was just amazing. You have to excuse me. I'm walking and chewing gum at the same time. And Barbie will have me beat before we get through this. I know she does. She does this to me all the time. She does this to me all the time. Okay. There we are. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See? Told you. Told you. Told you. Should be this one right here, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't drive. I can't drive. I give up. I give up. I'm throwing away the keys. Izzy, I'd throw up your channel if I could. Okay. If there's a mod in here, please throw up the channel. Please throw up her channel. Barbie has a channel, throw up her channel. AJ has a channel, throw up the channel. Please, if there's a mod in there somewhere, please throw up. You're in Virginia. What part of Virginia? Well, that's not my business. I'm sorry. I even asked that. I'm sorry. I even asked that. Thank you, Aria. Thank you. 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 Yeah, there's a lot of people in here with channels, and we need to spread the word. That's another reason why I'm here, is to spread the word of the love and Izzy is amazing. Her stuff. I don't know who that is. Who did you just shove up there? Well, there's AJ. Right there. Okay, that's one. And I think you're making me drive. You're making me drive. This is not a good thing. And I think Barbie has a channel. If she doesn't, she needs one. That's just my opinion. Let's see what I can find out here. And I put Surviving Together out there before I played the song. Oh, my other's keeper. She has a channel. I don't know if that one went up, So anyway, be that as it may, I'm glad you all came. I know that I don't know anything. I always say I know that. I don't know anything. I'm just DITZ. That's me. That's me. See, right then and there, they just notify me that there's a blood bank nearby, and there's Barbie. I think she has a channel. I think she has a channel. Um. So anyway, yeah. Now, are you coming on soon? You usually come on pretty close to the same time I do. So, are you coming on soon? So we can do a room rate to your channel. Wouldn't that be fun? But I just wanted to tell you that every single one of you, and I'm going to look at the chat, every single one of you, I am so glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. I am so glad that you took the time out of your crazy, crazy, crazy day to come see me. Things could come out of my mouth. It's just stupid. And then you ask me 5 minutes later. I have no idea what I said. I have no idea. Excuse me. You have to excuse me. Bad lungs. Yeah, the TV is not happy with me, but that's okay. That's the part of the new me, and I can thank him for that. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Even though I got away, this is the way I look at it. He's still trying to kill me, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's we make weird choices in life, and we flow with it. It's the new me. Yeah. So, uh, I wanted to thank you all for coming here and being here and being taking time out of your busy, busy world. Thank you, Aria, for sharing this crazy time. And I hope uh, when, as a Monday does, it gets crazy, than it already is. I hope I hope Rubber Ducky song comes to your head and gives you a little smile inside. Okay, that's my biggest thing is, just I just want you to smile. Even if it's just for a second. Life can be so hard and it's so difficult. And a smile goes such a long ways. And it's nice if you smile to somebody, they're contagious. They're contagious. But if you can smile just a second or two in your heart, it feels really good. It feels really good, you know? And so I just want to thank you all for being here. I think you're all beautiful. You're all special in your own special ways. And the the gift you bring me every single morning, I can't imagine. I'm sub to me. Okay, good. If they let you do it, go for it, honey. See, you're so cute. You're so cute. She just tickles me. She just tickles me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I think you're all beautiful. Barbie, I loved your story the other day. Izzy, I love your AIs. Aria, I love you just for being here. You're just beautiful. Every single one of you brings something special. It's like a buffet. Is that a good way to put it? No, potluck. Everybody brings a special dish. Everybody brings their special qualities. And together it makes a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And um, I want you to have one of the most beautiful days you've had in a long time. I hope it's one of your best. I know it's a Monday. It's going to be hard. I know. I even have earbuds now. Look, 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 look. I don't know if they work, but they're in my ears. I don't know if they work. All I'm hearing is echoing on myself. I don't care. Do I care? Do I care? Just makes me feel more like I was supposed to be. I'll puff out my chest and say, I have earbuds now. But Bridge, the earbud was a plug-in one. So if you plugged it in and I put my earbuds on, it came right down the screen. So I never did it. I never did it. Yeah, it didn't have a Wi-Fi kind. I should have done it just to be ornery. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I want you to know you are beautiful just the way you are. You are the most beautiful person, no matter what anybody says. No matter anybody ever says to you. You remember, Body Illusion says you're beautiful. You bring a beautiful piece of yourself every place you go. And the smile. I think Beach just turned on the TV in the living room. So I'm going to say goodbye now because I think Beans is over there playing with the remote. This is my life. Welcome to it. There was a TV show called that at one time. I love you. I love you all for taking the time to be here with me. And you brighten my day. You brighten my day every time you show up. I love you all. I love you all. And please, see how this works. Please, 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 please. Oops, that's right. It's this now. Please, 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 please try to make today just a little bit better. Just a little bit better than yesterday. I love you all. This is Body Illusion saying, you're all beautiful. Don't ever forget that. Remember what I always say. Try to make today better than yesterday. Dream of a beautiful life ahead of you. I love you all. Like, subscribe, share. I'm always here for you.